Hello, my loves. Welcome to Lifestyle Manifesting. On my channel, I discuss manifesting as a lifestyle, every area of your life. And today I want to talk about manifesting instantly, because you can manifest instantly. I manifest instantly on many topics that I'm bringing in that are new topics to me, that are big manifestations. And I can teach you how to manifest instantly. Well, you can teach yourself. And I want to give you the tools to be a powerful manifestor who knows how to manifest instantly. You have to see yourself as someone who manifests instantly. See yourself as the God of your reality. See yourself as someone who it's like immediate in your reality. And I want you to know that you're already manifesting instantly. The reality and the world that you're living in is an instant manifestation of your current beliefs. You're having instant manifestations of your state of being. So when you change how you see yourself and you change your beliefs and how you see the world, you'll change that experience in your world. You're an instant manifester. You're someone who can manifest instantly. There is no delay. There is a delay, it appears it, okay? We might be saying there's a delay, but when you notice that you're saying, oh, that's just the old story playing out, right? Like with your specific person or with anything really, and you look at your 3D reality and you don't see it manifested in the physical form, I want you to notice, we're probably saying, oh, that's just the old reality playing out, old self-concept playing out, old stuff playing out. But in that moment, as you say, that's old stuff playing out, notice that's even an instant manifestation, what you're talking about, that new belief that you that you developed as you started manifesting, right? So start looking in a different way that you're powerful. That's already an instant manifestation. And in that moment, start thinking, I manifest instantly. Well, first of all, you already have this desire. The desire already exists. And the more that in every present moment, you're thinking, I'm powerful. I'm an instant manifestor? I'm a master manifestor and I know how to manifest instantly. I'm a master manifestor. I know how to manifest my specific person. I'm a master manifestor. I know how to bring money into my life. When you're noticing the lack of your manifestation, use your imagination to imagine that you already have it. Use your imagination to practice seeing it and having it and hearing it in that present moment. Not thinking, okay, don't think that you need to say your affirmations to make it happen. Think a little bit bigger and develop that grandness of who you are. The who you truly are is everything. And everything in your reality is a manifestation based on how you see reality. So start to see reality through a new lens. And that new lens is you are powerful and you're a person who knows how to manifest instantly. And you know how to manifest exactly on a time crunch. You know how to manifest what you want easily. When you start to declare yourself as this person, you'll become this person. And you're not looking for the evidence in the 3D reality, because the version of someone who manifests instantly is not looking for the evidence in 3D reality, because why would you be looking for evidence when you already have it? The more that you're knowing and declaring that you have it now, you're creating that reality now. So no matter what the world or the 3D, right, the physical manifested world is showing you, you are not letting that determine your manifestation. You're not letting that determine how long it will take. You determine how long it will take. How long will it take? It'll take as long as for you to feel and realize that you're someone that can manifest instantly on all different topics. Manifesting instantly a specific person. Manifesting instantly the money in your life. Manifesting instantly health. All right, so I just want to remind you, this was a topic, I did a workshop today in my VIP group. Our workshop today was on being a master manifestor, manifesting instantly. As I mentioned in the past, that I'm working with my group on manifesting instantly, quickly, and manifesting on a time crunch, because we can do that. All possibilities exist. People are manifesting instantly right now. We are all manifesting instantly right now by the assumptions and beliefs that we hold right now. So in order to be a person who manifests instantly, you change your assumption and belief, and you change the way that you see reality. And now see yourself as someone who gets everything you want immediately. That the world just literally turns in your favor and it appears. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes. Good afternoon, Jennifer. Okay. Yes, because I've been in the wish fulfilled, but I just want to speed it up. Okay, but look at this at the same time, okay? Because I want to help you get this. This could be a practice. It's like these are all mental practices. The mental practice is not giving the physical world the power, and in a way, we don't even realize we're giving up our power. Okay, so I'm in the if the statement is I'm in the wish fulfilled, but I just want to speed it up. Well, when you're saying I want to speed it up, look already what you're saying. What does that all imply? If you want to speed it up, it's implying that you don't have it. Okay. Sure, we can manifest through linear time where, okay, but I want you guys to see that it can happen even quicker. And we can create that reality. I know I've created that. So I want others to experience how I'm creating a very quick, instant manifestation on numerous topics, big topics in my life. So our thought would be like, I want to speed it up, but that's where you catch yourself. Okay, if you're saying I want to speed it up, you're ultimately saying I don't have it. Because you're saying I don't have it. If you want to speed it up, that contradicts having, right? You're practicing knowing that you have it. Okay. Because if you're asking, let's dig a little bit deeper. If we're saying, yeah, I want to speed it up, like the deeper inner feeling is I don't have it. I'd like to speed it up. I feel really good. I'm in the wish fulfilled. Okay. You need to be saying and claiming and practicing feeling, I have it already. I'm powerful. Okay. So here's a new thought process. Okay, Chris, for all of us, right? And I'm strengthening my own abilities. Like this is just like anything that you learn. You learn something new and you learn how to hone in on that skill. And manifesting is a skill. We're manifesting already, but as we want to be a deliberate manifester, as we're deliberately manifesting, it is a skill and it is a practice. So if you could look through the eyes of the lens of like, this is a skill, it's a practice, focus less on the manifestation, like the manifested specific person in your life, and now focus on the version of you who knows how to do that. So the new thought process is, I'm in the wish fulfilled because I know it's done. Just, that's it. It's like, smash that. Like the idea that you're thinking, I don't have it, but I want to speed it up, but I want to be instant. I want to learn how to do it on a time crunch. No, you're just saying, I'm in the wish fulfilled and I know it's done. And the more, okay, so even though it's not maybe instant right now, you're creating that reality as you consistently do that. It is consistent. You need to be consistent and you need to persist. Because you're changing a belief, and the only reason you don't have your manifestation is because of you, right? Yourself. The reason why any of us don't have the manifestation is because we've gotten in our own way. We haven't believed it, or we're focused on not having it, or we're focused, on the lack of it or the fear of it, okay? Or we want to speed it up. That's still saying I don't have it. Practice feeling the version of you who's the powerhouse in your reality. I'm in the wish fulfilled and I have it. I'm in the wish, walk around just saying, I have it. This whole world's mine. The whole world is here for me. It is the truth because that is the truth. Your whole world is yours for you. In your own bubble of reality, it's all there for you. For you to enjoy, for you to have fun, for you to learn how to hone in and be a master at creating the life that you want, to be a powerful creator, to truly have what you want. Because that desire, The reason you're having that desire is because that infinite part of you is already experiencing that. That version of you is already experiencing that, and you're feeling the lack of it. There is no lack, you have it. Practice being still, right? Practice feeling the stillness within. Okay, I'm in the wish fulfilled, and I already have it. I'm in the wish fulfilled because I know I'm the creator and I already have it. My desire is already mine. Yeah, great. You're saying I always see results. I always see results. Okay, I always see, that's perfect. Understand, you persist because there are infinite perspectives we can see at the same time, right? We can see many perspectives at the same time. The perspective that we could also see is like, it's not physically in the manifested form, but the larger perspective, the grand perspective is that everything's existing and you just have to be the version of you that manifests instantly, okay? And you practice being the version of you who manifests instantly. My results, are instant, okay? I always see results, they're instant. And so, I mean, we can have this kind of blanket statement, I always see results. And then maybe you can even add the and after it. I always see results, and I love how I feel that it just happens immediately. I always see results. I love how I feel, because you're gonna feel, the goal is to feel that you already have this. Okay, not necessarily the emotion, but like it's a different feeling of lack and neededness. Like yearning for something is different than actually having it, right? When we're yearning for something, that's different. All right, so all you have to do is persist, because you will see. I always see results. Yeah, you always see results. Good. Okay, do you want it now? How about I always instantly see results? Okay, Genesis, how should I manifest a relationship with SP after doing no contact with him? Oh, well, okay, so the physical world is showing you no contact. I mean, the experience that you're having, it's not that the world is showing you that, but yeah. Okay. There's no contact. That's your current experience, okay? To manifest anything, all you have to do is be the version of you who has this desire, whether it's a specific person, money, health, anything, okay? So how do you manifest the relationship? Number one, don't look at the physical world of what you currently see to define your manifestation. That means stop saying we're in no contact. Okay, so that's what you're going to remember in your mind. Okay, because you might think that we're still in no contact, right? Because generally what could happen is we create a habit of thought. We have the habit of thought of like, okay, I'm affirming, I'm in the wish fulfilled, right? These are just thoughts. It's not like you're saying it, talking to yourself out loud, but just the thoughts that you have as you're walking through your day and moving through your life, and you're having the thoughts like, okay, I'm great, I'm a goddess, I'm amazing, I'm chosen, I'm loved, right? These are like affirmations of living in the end of like you're feeling that state of that. Okay. But when you say that affirmation and feel it, you look at the 3D world, you just know it's done. You're not looking for the manifestation. You don't even necessarily need that manifestation. Okay, because when you don't feel like you need that, also it's going to come in. Because why? Not because you don't need it, because what internal feeling do you have? The internal feeling is like, I feel it. I already have it. It's a feeling of not lacking or not missing something. So you're going to be the version of you who feels that, but you can't be looking at the world and because the habit of thought that might pop up, right? I intend it doesn't anymore, because you're able to catch that but I'm still in no contact. And then your friends might ask, right? You kind of remember, but I'm still in no contact. Okay, when you have that thought right away, just say, but I'm the God of my reality. I already have this. It's already mine. You're out with friends, let's say on the weekend, and they ask you questions. Hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? Have you ever heard from them? Did he ever call you? Okay, now you're set in a situation where it's like, what do I say? Do I tell my friends? Well, I'm manifesting him back. Do you want to say that? You could say I'm manifesting him back, depending on your friend. Or you could say, you know what? You don't have to address the question. You don't have to address the question because you're the God of your reality. Diffuse the question. Just say, I know I'm a great catch. Yeah, I don't know. You don't have to, you could go into a conversation. What all that matters is that whatever you're thinking internally more dominantly is what's manifesting out. So you could say whatever to your friend. Just create the knowing in your mind that it's already done and you already have this relationship, okay? Because the version of you in the relationship is saying things to yourself like, I know that we're all good, and I know that he's in love with me, and I know that I'm loved. I know that I'm loved. I know that I'm adored. I know that I'm number one. I know I'm a priority. You should also be feeling that way. You should be feeling like a priority because you're treating yourself like a priority. How would you treat yourself like a priority? Those are some questions to ask yourself. How are you going to treat yourself like a priority? How are you going to treat yourself like you're important? How are you going to treat yourself like you're loved and that you're adored and you're amazing? So treat yourself that way and expect that you are treated that way by others, because all the others in your reality are not even having conscious thoughts. Okay, in your reality, they're a reflection of you, and they're reflecting what you think and feel about yourself and what you think and feel about them in your reality, in yourself in relation to them. So you're going to assume what you want them to assume. What do you want them to assume? What do you want? Just think about that. What do you want them to assume and think about you? Not that they're missing you. They're not missing you because they're with you. They're not missing you. Because if they're missing you, maybe you're in a relationship where they travel all the time and you miss each other. Sure, you can have that. You can create that. It's not like we can never miss each other. Sure, we'd be like, hey, I'm at work. I miss you. I love you. Okay, that kind of missing. Okay, we can interpret missing in many different ways. Okay, so there's like that missing, like, oh, you're at work. I miss you. I love you. But there's also that like, he misses me and he yearns for me. Don't go there. That's a waste of time. That's a waste of your time. Because I've done that. I know that. I know that several years ago where I created someone to miss me, but it didn't go anywhere. Okay? You have to shift and you test it out. Okay? Because if you haven't seen them in months and then they come and see you and they go, and I miss you so much and I think about you all the time. Well, is that what you wanted to create? So this is why you learn to hone your power, right? You gain control of your imagination and your experience that you want. What does it feel like that you already have this? Daily, consistent communication. You feel loved and adored. You feel like a sense of security, like safe and secure and sure, and loyalty and devotion. So what you want to do is practice those feelings. And there's a deeper practice of the self-love and feeling like you're lacking, you miss nothing in your life. You're not missing that person. You're not missing them, because missing them implies that you don't have them. Okay. I know we have that topic come up, generally in the community. It's like, I want my person to miss me. You really don't want them to miss you. You want them right by your side. What do you really want? I want to be loved, treated like a priority. I want them to go to the ends of the earth for me. I want them to worship the ground I walk on. What is it for you? Because whatever experience you want, you get to have that experience. Well, what are the signs that your SP is trying to manifest to you? Okay, well, that's weird things are happening. Right, okay, so what happened was, I'm going to kind of give some assumptions, right? Because when we start to take conscious control, I'm telling you, I had the wildest and craziest things happen when I started like deliberately manifesting. You know, like in the beginning, it feels like you're trying to do it, right? You're trying to figure it out. And like everything was just shifting up. I just had the wildest, craziest experiences. And then when you have these wild, like you're having reflections and now you're trying to interpret those reflections, right? You're interpreting your reality. And however you interpret and define your reality creates more of it. So you're manifesting that person, and then something, maybe your friend, like I'm just going to give an example of what could happen to make you think that they're manifesting you. Let's say your friend says, hey, they overheard something about it. Now, your assumptions manifest. It's only you in your reality. You're the only thinker in your reality. They're not manifesting you, even if your friend brought it up. Even if your friend said, what if they're manifesting you? Or I heard that they're manifesting you. Well, it's happening because of you, because everything from within you is reflected out to your world. So your friend or someone or whatever, however you interpreted the situation, and you started wondering, are they manifesting me? Okay, and then guess what? If you have that thought and that's creating a belief, right? Those thoughts are creating the belief. Your reality is going to reflect that. Sure, why don't you say they're manifesting me? But the deeper knowing and understanding in your reality, they can't manifest you. It's happening because you have created the belief that they are. Okay? You have created the belief or assumption or feeling that they're manifesting you. So you could do that because that might feel good. It might feel natural to say, they're manifesting me. I bet they're manifesting me. Okay? But you understand, it would only be happening that way because you're the operant power, you're the creator, and you're the one who your life is outpictured from you. Okay, so your specific person would be reflecting back to you that you think that they are trying to manifest you. And now I just see that question about what are the signs that you're, what are signs in general? What are signs? I mean, signs always follow, they don't precede. If you're the cause and the world's the effect, signs only follow. Okay, but we might be creating signs. We can create the meaning through everything in your world to help you get on board. You got to get on board that you're the creator. That's kind of like that beginning step. It's like, it doesn't feel that natural to think you're the creator. But not for everyone. There's a lot of people that knew this in some way. Okay, Hannah, what if we're already married to SP? What can we affirm then? All right, Hannah, you're going to affirm how you want your life to be, okay? So maybe you want, like, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, or depending on where you are, right? Valentine. So let's say you think that your spouse is not romantic, and you want, it's a loud motorcycle or something. You want them to be romantic, but you just think they're not, so you just accepted it, right? Like this happens all the time. People just kind of accept it because they think, well, my husband's not that romantic, and then they kind of get angry and resentful, but they kind of wish, and then they say that's okay, right? All these things can happen. To get the reality and the experience you want, you think from having that experience. If the experience is, I would love it if my husband was romantic and just came up with some surprise for me for Valentine's Day, then that's what you want to be thinking from. You're thinking from the reality where you already have that. So you affirm it. That's one of the most powerful ways to manifest, because our inner conversations, what we're thinking is what's manifesting. When you say affirmations, you'll create new beliefs. So if the goal for you was, I want him to be more romantic. I mean, it could be more romantic generally and specifically for Valentine's tomorrow. Then in your mind, instead of thinking he's never romantic, he never does anything, he thinks it's a Hallmark holiday, then you got to stop saying all of that, because that doesn't align to the version of him who thinks this is a special day and it's romantic. You have to, in your mind, affirm what you want, okay? I am surprised with something beautiful, and I intend to have the most romantic day. And so you're going to think from already that he's romantic. If he's romantic, what does that look like to you? He's leaving notes around the house for me, and I love that. So you're going to affirm something like that, even though he doesn't do it. And that's kind of the catch. The catch is your world isn't doing it because that's the old reality you were living. If you want to change your reality, you have to start with yourself and the way you're perceiving the world and the way that you perceive this person in your world. So you would be saying and thinking how you want him to interact with you and how you feel about it, right? Because the goal is the experience that you want. Right? The experience you want is you want to feel loved. So it's like, I feel so loved that he leaves me notes. I love it. He's bringing me flowers. I mean, what is it for you? You know, is it words of affirmation? Is it like he surprises me with trips? He tells me the sweetest things. He's writing romantic poems for me. I mean, whatever it is that you want to experience, you affirm that reality. Like, let's say you have a partner, and let's say you get in a fight and you have a partner that just goes silent and they don't talk to you. And that's not what you want. Well, you just start to affirm. See, you could go in your mind and imagine that you are talking and the problem is resolved. You go to the end as if it's already done, the life that you want, the experience you want. So you would affirm, we are great at communicating. We're great. We always figure out if we have like you have to talk to yourself in your mind, right? We're already doing it. What we would normally do is say, why did he do that? I can't believe that. Now he's not talking to me. Well, you're speaking your life into existence, right? Your thoughts are creating your reality. Instead of thinking that, you have to have new thoughts. The new thoughts would be, we're better at figuring this out. We're better at communicating. We are communicating. He's sorry. We forgive each other. We're getting stronger and better at this. That fight was okay because it made us realize we need to have a better conversation about that topic. Okay, so it's kind of like rampaging in your mind, thinking and affirming the world that you want, because you're already doing it. And you're already manifesting. Whatever you see is already manifested by what you've been thinking and saying and believing. And it's not like, because you might think, well, I never thought this and then it happened, because you have up to 60 to 70, I don't know, like everyone's different, right? I've heard up to 70,000 thoughts in a day, 20,000 to 70,000 thoughts in a day. So why did something happen to you? Because those thoughts that you're having are not even necessarily your thoughts. Many thoughts are unconscious thoughts or unconscious beliefs, just the way that you assume things to be, or old experiences, okay? So when you want to change your reality, you focus on the experience you want and you affirm it until you're living that experience. You don't stop. There is never a time you stop. You don't look at the world and say it didn't happen, because as you say, it didn't happen, now that's what you're creating. That's why you maybe have no movement. Okay? So you have to stop saying it didn't happen, and you have to keep saying the experience that you want. You affirm that experience. You can imagine it, you can script it, whatever you can use to help you get into that, that feeling and to focus on that reality. All right, so I intend that you and your spouse live exactly what you want. Okay, Riley, do I need to think of SP throughout the day or let it go? You don't need, no. I really recommend don't think about your SP through the day. Because are you thinking, because you may, unless you're really in touch with yourself, get really in touch with yourself, okay? Get really in touch with your true feelings and your own awareness. When you're thinking about your specific person, are you reminiscing that you're not together? Are you wishing you would be together? Because you don't want to be wishing you would be together, because that's the feeling is we're not together. The underlying, what's being implied is you're not together. You're manifesting from your feeling, your thoughts, your assumptions, like the sum total of all your inner world. Your inner world is your imagination. And within your imagination, you're having beliefs, okay? And your beliefs create different feelings. You can create a new belief just by having new thoughts and saying new things to yourself, and you'll create a new belief, okay? So don't think about your SP throughout the day. I would suggest you think about yourself throughout the day. And that means you're putting all your attention on yourself. And how would you do that? Well, you would pay attention to your own feelings. You would pay attention, if you're feeling lonely, then what do you need to do for yourself in the moment that you're feeling lonely? Okay. What can you do to see yourself in the best light? Well, you could say affirmations. You could praise yourself. You could speak highly of yourself. You can invest in yourself. Invest in yourself by doing anything you want that feels like it's an investment in you, right? So those are the things you do. And by the way, as you do those things, you will manifest your specific person in your life, because as you put your attention on yourself, you become a magnet. You've taken back your power. You put your focus on yourself and you see yourself in the best light. Your reality, it's just a mirror. It's going to reflect that. You see yourself in the best light. If you're feeling insecure and unsure, then you need to start creating the version of you who's secure. You create the version of you who's secure by affirming it. I am secure. Then you might wonder, well, how do I get secure? I don't know how am I supposed to be secure? Just affirm, I am secure, because that will get you there. By affirming it, you will become secure. You will naturally take steps throughout your day that will prove to you that you are secure. And some of those steps that you take through the day will be some sort of exercise or some sort of research, or it will just be anything that will put you in a situation to help teach. It's not like it's teaching you outside of you, but you'll create that reality by putting your focus on that reality, that experience. Okay? All right. So don't think of SP through the day. You can think of them, but when you're going to think of them, I want it to feel like they're already mine. And they're saying, I'm yours. Like for those of you that like that kind of, feeling of possession in a way, like I'm yours, I'm thinking Valentine's Day, right? Like everything's always like, you're mine, I'm yours. We like that. It's not like a possession where it's a bond that you don't have any freedom. It's like I'm yours and I'm dedicated to you. It's a dedication, right? It's a devotion, dedication. So feel that version of them if you think about them. And make your assumptions. What do you assume that, if you're thinking about that, what are you going to, if you're thinking about them, what are you assuming? Are you assuming that they think that you are God's gift to this earth? Because that should be your assumption. Okay, hi Mia, hi Sally. You are your own Valentine. Beautiful. You are investing in yourself. You're focusing on yourself. This is Mia. I manifested SP to contact me, telling me he forgives me, but I want a relationship already. Yeah. Okay, so that's what you have to start saying. First of all, do you see that you're powerful? I want you to be acknowledging your manifestations, right? When you say, I manifested him to contact me and he forgives me, you manifested that. Take credit for what you're manifesting, because as you do that, you build your confidence and you build your belief. Because in this, when you're changing and understanding you're the creator, sure, doubts can pop up and you want those to pop up less and less. And the way for that, the worry and the doubt, or to doubting that this is even real, the way you lessen that feeling from within is by consistently confirming your deliberate manifestations. That will build confidence within you. So you're building your confidence, okay? But let's change your thought process, okay? I manifested my SP to tell me he forgives me. Yes, That's what you should be dancing around your house. Yes, I'm in charge. I'm in control. This is mine already. The relationship, it's already mine. Not, but I want the relationship already. That's, you don't have it. The relationship's mine. I already have it. I'm so powerful. I can do anything. I can manifest instantly. I bet he's going to call me right now. What if he's calling me right now? I mean, that's a great thought to have, because that's the reality you'll be manifesting. If you're focusing on, what if he's calling me right now? What are you creating? You're imagining and you're feeling. I'm already thinking my phone probably has a message, right? Okay, but you're not looking for it, because if you're looking for it, then that means, now you're thinking, you're telling two stories, or you're double-minded. Like double-minded, like I think Neville Goddard said that in many of his lectures. Double-minded is, you're really telling two stories. Either you have it or you don't have it. Okay, so you have it. Now keep having it. Keep knowing, or you don't have to believe it, but it's like you could say, I'm believing this. Like sometimes we need to use some sort of rampage to feel it and to practice it, but you do already have it. All right, yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Okay, so Mia, with your other question. Okay, so he called you to say he forgives me. Now imagine what you want. Don't start thinking what you didn't want. You're like, but I wanted a relationship already. That's thinking about what you didn't want. Start thinking what you do want, because you're focusing on what you don't have. Okay? So what do you want? So you could do like what ifs. What if he calls me right now saying, look, I'd really like to get together tomorrow. It would be powerful to live in the end. Like living in the end, you already have, right? You're living in the end already having. At the same time, you could come up with scenarios in your mind. The goal is to focus on that preferred reality. So what if you could just be making your lunch this afternoon or whatever, you're doing something on your way home from work and think, what if he calls me, what if he texts me right now and says, let's do this? What if he says, I want to make plans for you for tomorrow. I really want to see you tomorrow. Be ready at 7:00. Okay, start to see the version of him who takes initiative, who makes a plan and takes you out. Or, like whoever your partner is. For all of you, right? You're imagining what you want to hear. Okay, so do you want him to take initiative? Start imagining. Start saying that to yourself. He takes initiative. You could say like, I love how he just takes initiative with me. And he's great at planning dinners, and he's great. What is it that you want, right? You want to go out to dinner, or we're going to cook together at home. And he said, let's go shopping together. I mean, those are all things that you would prefer. Like, you want to play that in your mind to create that? Do you want to play that and create that? Like, what if he said, let's go shopping, pick our groceries. He has this great recipe. We're going to cook in the kitchen together. It's going to be fun and romantic and silly. Okay, do you want to entertain that in your mind and create that? Or do you want to entertain in your mind, I want the relationship already. I don't know why it's not working. How am I going to get this? Am I doing this right? Should I be affirming? Should I be doing this? Okay, all of that I just stated, you'll be creating that. So you're creating a reality that will reflect back. Your SP is just going to be reflecting back those kind of thoughts. Do I even want a relationship? Like SP will be wondering, do I even want a relationship? I don't even know if I want a relationship, because he has to reflect what you're feeling. Okay, so what do you want him to reflect? Go big and start saying what you truly want. Start saying it to yourself, affirming it. Let those be your dominant thoughts. Let those be the things that you think about. And you're feeling it from the first person. Practice feeling from the first person what that would be like. Okay, because that's living in the end. That's living in the wish fulfilled. We're always living in the wish fulfilled, always. But what are you living? You're living in the wish fulfilled right now. Are you living in the wish fulfilled that you have your desire, or that you don't have your desire? All right, so, also, even though we have things like holidays and Valentine's Day and, you know, the New Year's and Christmas and all these holidays, when you're manifesting, it is powerful to think less of the linear time, because there's only the present moment that exists. And once you start really honing in on linear time, you might be focused on, I don't have this and I want to, there's an urgency to have that person in your life by this time, which really feels like you don't have it. Okay, so the goal is to practice having. You have. Well, you're the God of your reality. You have it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Chris, already have it. You're welcome. You already have it. You already have it. And you just keep persisting in that. Keep persisting in that, knowing. As you keep persisting, you will create this feeling inside that it's like you start to create a stronger conviction. Not only do you create a stronger conviction, you get better, because the world starts to reflect. Your world is reflecting back to you what you're affirming and what you're believing and what you're saying. Okay, Mallory, what if I'm not believing what I want to manifest? It feels impossible. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. Neville Goddard, you know, one of his quotes is, he says, I as John, I mean, you know, he wasn't even John, but he's saying, I as a human being, like I as Shannon, I don't know how this is going to happen. But since I know that God is my consciousness, God is my imagination, and all things are possible to God, then this must reveal itself. It must reveal itself. You don't have to do it. You imagine it. And God, as your imagination, will manifest it. Okay, now, so that's that powerful belief of, you know, it's like creating that knowing and that belief in your imagination, that all things are possible to your imagination. You don't have to believe it. Just tell yourself, I don't have to believe it. But keep your focus on what would it be like, okay? What would it be like if I had this desire? What would it, let's say you want to manifest a vacation and you're like, what would it be like if I was in, what if I was in Colorado and I was on the mountain and all the snow is around me? So as I'm in my mind, you know, it's like I'm creating, using different adjectives to create that feeling and to create that vision of what I want to experience. So I would just say things to myself like, what does it feel like to have the cold sun? I mean, the sun is beating down on. Right now it feels really hot because the sun's beating upon me. But I could get in my mind and feel, what does it feel like to be in the snow and the cold? I could imagine that my fingers were touching snow, and in my imagination, I could still feel the cold snow on my fingers. And I could imagine that, like, I'm looking at this beautiful scenic view on top of a mountain. I could imagine that I have the snowboard on my feet, or that I'm on a ski lift, if that's what I wanted to manifest. If I wanted to manifest going snowboarding, right? And I'm in Colorado, then I want to feel like I'm there. So it's the same with any manifestation. If with your specific person, what would it feel like if you were together on vacation and you're in the hot tub together and you could feel their arm next to yours, or their arm is wrapped around your arm? And what would it feel like if you could feel their breath, that they're pulling your hair away, right? That we could do this all in imagination. You could feel that they're moving your hair, or like grabbing your head and whispering in your ear, and you could feel the warmth of their breath on your ear and your skin, and they're saying, I love you. I mean, that's all an imaginal scene. You know, think from an affirmation imaginal scene. You're creating your reality. That's a way to create. Then the rest of the day, so just create that imaginal scene of what you want. The rest of the day, you just say, I imagined it, it's done. There's nothing more for you to do, except reaffirm it's done anytime you think about it. That's all. Wait. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the next question. Now that the sun's so bright. Okay. Jenny, my SP told me the other day his mom wants him to marry me. Eek. Okay, is that a good thing? Well, I don't know. Eek. So, is that a shriek? Like, yes. Yes. Okay, so what do you want? Is that what you want? Or does that feel good? Tips on not freaking out about the 3D reality. The 3D reality is an illusion. It's just a dream. It's not even real. Okay, I'm going there because that is true. It's only an illusion. The 3D is only an illusion. And when you practice so much, you see that it's an illusion, and you see that when you change your perception about something, whatever you change your perception and you persist, you will see you will see a new experience. You'll see that new perception be your reality. So how do you not freak out on the 3D reality? Okay, well, you say to yourself, I'm the God of my reality. I'm powerful. I mean, why are you freaking out? If it's a specific person, why are you freaking out about that person? Just focus on yourself and say, you know what? I'm great. I'm amazing. So we could focus on the 3D self of building ourselves up and feeling secure and safe. If it's about money, what could you do? You could say, you know what? It's going to be okay. Somehow I'm going to figure this out. This too shall pass, right? All these beliefs that could help you move to another space in your mind to feel better and to know that it will work out, because as you feel that, you'll create that. Okay. I think I'm going to get going, you guys. It's like so bright, and I need to go pick up my kids from school. I love you all. If you want additional help, you could work with me one-on-one. I have a VIP group that's incredible. We are manifesting on a time crunch and manifesting instantly in that group. I did a workshop today about manifesting instantly, and I know as we focus on that reality, we're consistently creating that reality. So think about that. Think about how you can manifest instantly, and that all possibilities exist. If you want to do some work on your own, I have my course, Master Your Reality by Mastering Your Self-Concept. And follow me on Instagram if you want to message me there. Join my free Facebook group. There's a great community if you have questions and you want to post your success stories. All right, guys, I love you. Have an amazing day. Happy Valentine's Day. Bye.